Israeli melons, I don't think they get as big as a cantaloupe, but they're turning, I thought they would get bigger than these, so for some reason they're not. And I've been thumping on these watermelons and they might just be ready to pick. We're sitting at 87 days. And they are 90 to 100 day watermelon. Most of them say 90 on Alabama. And the squash, all the green lines on them have gone away. Let me walk around here and show you in case you've never grown butternuts. When you get a butternut, it's out of the sunlight. See those lines on it, green and white lines? Well, they have to turn into a honey brown. See, like you don't see the lines. And then it's best for them to stay on the plant as long as you can. When you cut them off, you need a 10% bleach solution in water to wipe them down, so any mold that's on them will not grow. And if you don't wipe them down, they will mold up. And then it's best to keep them at about 70 degrees for several weeks, and then store them in a nice cool place. And by storing them at 70, and out here I've tried to rotate some of these around because that's where they get the sweetness. If you don't do that, they don't get sweet. I've got one way over yonder that's probably the biggest, and they are just about ready to pick. In fact, we'll pick some of them today. And see what I mean about these plum tomatoes? They are just loaded up. And these were the ones that got attacked by whiteflies. And we sprayed them with insecticidal soap, and that ended that program. There's still some right here, see? They show up again. You have to stay after it. But I mean, this is loaded for plum tomatoes. Their biggest problem this year is they've been falling on the ground on their own. For some reason, the stem breaks right there. The tomato doesn't break off here, it breaks here and drops to the ground. Never had that before. It's probably some soil deficiency here. One thing's off just a little bit to keep them from falling off the vines. As you get down in here, these were the little 6-packs we put in. See, they're a lot smaller than the ones we had in the milk cartons. Now see, that's a milk carton, but that's the best one we got, folks. And this is one that was grown from a 6-pack. These 4. Well, this one, that one, and that one were grown from 6-packs. So this is pretty much like a determinate tomato plant. Doesn't get very tall, produces, and eventually quits. And those grown in milk cartons for extra roots, look how much bigger they are.